Pajamas Day, Coven. Welcome back to the mat and welcome back to my channel. My name is Bethany. I am the Yogi Witch, and thank you so much for joining me here today as I guide you through a really beautiful full moon practice where we start to find magic in motion. We start to release any tension going on in the body while connect with the power of the full moon. So when we think of power, it comes in many different forms, but today we're going to be finding strength through our space, and we are going to be dedicating just a little bit of our day to our magical, wonderful selves and also to our yoga journey. So it's going to be really, really gorgeous. As always, witches, you can grab anything that you'd like to really help with your witchcraft practice, maybe crystals or candles, incense, etc. But when you're ready, you're going to come to meet me back at the back of your mat in your child's pose. So big toes come to touch. We take the knees far apart, and for a moment, I'm just going to wiggle the hips a little bit closer to the heels now. And then when you're ready, we're going to begin to press the hips as close as we can to the heels as we lower the body down to the mat, forehead to the earth. And we're going to activate our child's pose by lifting the elbows up and starting to stretch out the fingers and the arms. Taking a deep inhale in through the nose and a slow exhale all the way out. Opening up our circle by tuning into our breath, the power of prana. So today's flow, as I said, we're releasing tension in the body and we are tuning in to the magic of the full moon, finding our magic in motion. This is a flow that has been inspired by my recent 1-hour flow over on the COVEN memberships. Link in the description below. So when you're ready from here, we inhale. On your exhale, press hands to the mat and roll the body to tabletop. Immediately drop the hips and come to meet me in upward facing dog. Maybe pressing into the tops of the feet to find a lift through the crown of the head. We hold for 3, 2, and 1. Lower the knees down, bend into them, and come into some tabletop cat-cows. So inhale to drop the chest. Exhale to curve. Inhale, drop the chest. Exhale to curve. Keep it going. Remembering you can find freedom of movement here. Anything that feels good to you, anything your body is craving. Most especially if this full moon has you feeling a little bit chaotic or overwhelmed. And then when you're ready from here, we're going to meet back in tabletop. Let's start to open up the heart chakra by bringing the knees to touch. From here, we're going to inhale to extend the left leg behind us and flex into the foot. Maybe you choose to work just with the leg, or you can find a balancing tabletop by sending the right hand forward and flex into the hand. Inhale. Exhale, point fingers, point toes, elbow and knee to tap. Inhale to extend and flex. Exhale to point and tap 3 more times. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, yes, you've got it. And exhale 1 more time. Inhale, send it out. Exhale to tap. This time as you send it out, you might choose to find a little bit of a balance, or if you have it in your practice, a bound tiger, you can take hold of the left ankle, flex into the foot and find that gorgeous back bend. Holding here for 5. Yes, holding for 4. For 3, you've got it. For 2. And 1. Right hand down to the mat. Release left knee down. We immediately take it to the other side. Coven, extend right leg and flex into the left hand. Inhale. Exhale, point and tap. Inhale, send it out. Exhale, bring it in. 3 more times. Inhale out. Exhale. Inhale out for 2. Exhale, final time. Inhale out for 1. Exhale, beautiful. This time as you send it out, maybe you find that balancing tabletop or take hold of the back foot and lift it to the sky, coming into that gorgeous bound tiger. Holding here for 3. Holding 2. And 1. Left hand down to the mat, right knee down to the mat, tuck toes under and meet me in your first downward facing dog. Pedal out those legs, nod the head yes, shake it no. Anything that feels good to you. Before we bring big toes to touch, inhale, flex into the right foot as you send it to the sky. Meet me in split dog. Inhale. Exhale, point the toes, draw the knee to the nose and gently step between the thumbs. Find your way to a high lunge. Inhale, pull the arms all the way to the sky. Exhale, bend them off into cactus arms. So you start to lift the chest to the sky and pull back on the hands. Maybe you find stillness, or maybe you begin to draw a beautiful big circle. Moving and taking it in one direction, and then reverse it and take it in the other. Yes, you got it. For 3, for 2, for 1. We inhale to find length through the fingertips, press into that back heel, and then exhale, awkward twist to the right hand side, pulling back on that right arm. Keep breathing down deep into the belly, exploring your twist. And then from here, right hand touches the back of the left thigh, left arm floats up and overhead. You can drop that back knee down to the mat at any point. Beautiful, you've got it. Roll through, awkward twist, and make your way to gentle twist. Left hand to the mat, pull the right arm all the way to the sky. Choose to stay here in your twist, or you can step back to side plank, keeping those hip bones lifted. Hold 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Right hand to the mat, flip to plank, and gently take a vinyasa. Woo! Inhale, find upward facing dog. Exhale, hips to the sky, Coven, downward facing dog. Pedal out the legs. When you are ready from here, we bring the big toes to touch. Flex into the left foot as we sweep it to the sky, meet in split dog. Take a deep breath in through the nose. And on your exhale, point the toes, draw knee to the nose and step between the thumbs. Meet me in high lunge. Ooh. The arms all the way to the sky. Bend deep into that front knee. And then bend the elbows off into your gorgeous cactus arms. Stay in stillness or take those circles. Moving and taking it in one direction. Move and take it in the other. For 3, for 2, and for 1. Inhale, pull the arms to the sky. Exhale, we twist over to the left hand side, really pulling back on that left arm, finding your twist. And then left hand finds the back of the right thigh, right arm floats up and overhead. Beautiful. With control, roll through that twist, right hand to the mat, pull left arm to the sky, meet me in gentle twist. Option to stay here, option to step it back into side plank. Yes, keeping those hip bones lifted. Hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Left hand to the mat, press off the toes, lower all the way through vinyasa. Beautiful. Inhale, find your lift. Exhale, downward facing dog or child's pose. The choice is yours, but find a rest pose for 5 breaths here. If you're in your down dog, make sure you are tucking the last rib in. Any strain in the legs, bend the knees and press the hip bones higher to the sky. 3 more breaths wherever you are. Inhale. Beautiful. On your exhale, with control, come to meet me back in downward facing dog, setting your roots, and we bring the big toes to touch. This time we inhale to sweep right leg to the sky, flex into the foot and meet me in split dog. Very slowly and steadily with control, begin to draw a circle. So move and take a circle with this right knee in one direction, and then move and take it in the other. For 3, for 2, yes, you've got it, and for 1. Inhale, meet me in split dog. On your exhale, we draw knee to the nose, step between the thumbs. Inhale, pull the arms all the way to the sky. This time, exhale, interlock the fingers behind the back and pop this chest open. Bend deep into the front knee, press into that back heel. Magic in motion. Keep that prana flowing. Inhale. On your exhale, we're going to pivot the back foot at the back of the mat. Pivot that right foot. Inhale, open the heart. Exhale, forward fold to a wide leg forward fold, allowing the hands to float as far overhead as feels good to you. Beautiful. Inhale, use these hands to halfway lift. On your exhale, bring hands to the mat, and we're going to walk to frame that front foot. Take in as much movement as you like. We're going to meet in a standing split, so pull left leg all the way to the sky and forward fold over the right. Inhale. Exhale, step back with the left foot. Take as much movement, embrace every wobble. Roll into awkward twist to the right hand side. Right hand finds the back of the left thigh, left arm floats up and overhead. Roll the body through awkward twist. Left hand to the mat, pull right arm to the sky. You know the drill. Stay here in your twist. You can step back to side plank, or you can take hold of the big toe with the index finger and middle finger and pull it all the way to the sky. Oh, my hamstring's a little bit tight. Holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Find your way to plank. Press off the toes. Lower all the way through vinyasa. Oh, my arms. Inhale. Oh, upward facing dog. Exhale, hips to the sky. Downward facing dog. Bring the big toes to touch. Inhale, flex into the left foot as you send it to the sky. Slow and steady, draw your circles. Move and take it in one direction. And then we move and take it in the other. For 3, for 2, and for 1. Inhale, split dog. Exhale, point the toes, draw knee to nose and step between the thumbs. Find your way to high lunge. Pull the arms nice and high to the sky. We inhale. Exhale, Coven, you've got it. Interlock the fingers behind the back. Bend lovely and deep into that front knee. Keep the fingers interlocked behind the back as you begin to pivot the back foot with the back of the mat. Pivot the front foot and find your way to wide leg forward fold. Letting the hands float as far overhead as feels comfortable to you. Inhale, use these hands to lift halfway. Exhale, hands come to the mat. We walk them to frame the front foot and lift into standing split, pulling the right leg as high to the sky as you can go. Yes, keep going. Hold 3, hold 2, and 1. Step back with the right leg. Find your way into that awkward twist, to that transition. Left hand finds the back of the right thigh. Pull right arm up and overhead. Remember, modify as much as you like in this flow. Roll the body through awkward twist to that gentle twist. Remembering, you can stay here in twist, you can come to side plank, or you can take hold of the big toes with the index finger, the middle finger, and find your way to almost like flying split side plank. Holding here for 5, 4, 3, you've got it, 2, and 1. Find your way to plank. Take a vinyasa. Inhale, find upward facing dog. Exhale, bend the knees, hips to the sky, downward facing dog. Pedal out those legs. Feeling magical, feeling damn powerful, and feeling connected to the full moon above us. Feel connected to this online coven. If you have jumped through in your practice, you can jump through. Maybe you lower the knees to the mat, but you're going to come to meet me in a seated position. Ooh. Sending the legs all the way forwards, move to sit on to the sit bones. Inhale, pull the arms to the sky, full body stretch. Exhale, left hand floats beside us, pull right arm up and overhead. Inhale, roll through center, right hand floats beside us, pull left arm up and overhead. Inhale, move into the center, send the fingers behind the back so the fingers point towards the hips. You can bend the knees to come to reverse tabletop, or if you'd like to join me in reverse plank, we inhale to pull the hips up, send the toes down to the mat and relax the neck. Keep them lifted for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower the hips down, bend into the knees, forward fold over the legs. Inhale, send your gaze to the toes. Exhale, roll the body up. Hips to heels, roll back into the mat and hug the knees lovely and close to the chest. Feeling that heat in the body, feel that fire. And then when you're ready, we place feet flat to the mat, knees are bent, and start to walk the heels closer so you can almost tickle the ankles. We're going to take all together first a gorgeous, lovely little bridge pose, just to open up the heart. And then the second option, you can take a bridge, or you might choose to come and take a wheel pose, but that is completely up to you. But for now, we inhale to press into the feet, lift the hip bones up and interlock the fingers behind the back. Wiggling onto those shoulders, we move onto the tippy toes. Sorry if my mic goes weird. Hold for 5, 4, for 3, 2, and 1. Untangle the fingers, lower the hips down, and windscreen wiper from left to right. Now from here, which is you can choose to take a wheel pose, you might choose to take a bridge again, you might choose to simply hug the knees to the chest. This is your practice. Completely depends what you looked for when you stepped onto the mat today. If you look just to get away for 20-25 minutes or so, then you might choose to stay here. But coming into the pose, that resonates with you the most. You're going to find your way to it now. Knees to chest, bridge pose, or even wheel pose. That is completely up to you. But holding your pose wherever you are for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower the shoulders, spine, hips to the mat, and hug the knees to the chest. Keep hugging right knee close as you relax the left leg down. And from here, we're not going to hug the knee to the chest. We're going to bypass those ribs and send the right knee all the way over to the right shoulder. Inhale. Exhale, left hand comes to the top of the right knee and we take it across the body into a spinal twist. Inhale, bring it back to the center. Extend the right leg from here. We bend left knee into the chest, bypass the ribs and hug this knee closer to the shoulder. Inhale. Exhale, right hand to the top of the left knee. Guide it across the body to the right hand side. Inhale, we bring the knee back into the center. This time, hug both knees lovely and close to the chest, and then relax your arms down by your side as you begin to draw some circles. Move and take it in one direction. Move and take it in the other. For 3, 2, and 1. Allow the body to roll to one side of your mat and we lift our way to a comfortable seated position. Here a mess, sweaty, but feeling so damn magical. Roll shoulders away from the ears, flip the palms to the sky as you rest the back of the hands to the knees. And we're going to close our practice off with a few Samaviti pranayamas, so some box breathing. I will guide you through it for today. But basically, we're going to just start to calm down the nervous system, rebalance ourselves, so rebalance our emotions, our airways, our energy channels from our practice and from this full moon. So all together, we inhale and we exhale. And then inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 4, 3, 2, 1. Out 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4. In 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4. Out 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4. In 1, 2, 3, 4, hold, 1, 2, 3, 4, out, 4, 3, 2, 1, hold, 1, 2, 3, 4, in, 1, 2, 3, 4, hold, 1, 2, 3, 4, out, 4, 3, 2, 1, hold, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Resume your normal breath. Taking any final wiggles here, gwitches. Any final movements. Before we bring the hands to prayer at heart center, let's close the circle, seal this energy as a collective coven by taking a beautiful deep breath in through the nose. And a slow breath all the way out. Bowing chin to chest, head to heart, heaven to earth, with love and with gratitude to ourselves, the power of our mind for coming to the practice, to those who joined us as this online community, and from me to you, thanking you for allowing me into your yoga journey and for trusting me with your practice today. How are you feeling? I hope you feel awakened, I hope you feel powerful, I hope you feel magical, and I hope you feel really connected not only with your movement but also with the kind of energy of the full moon above. If you're looking to continue today's practice, maybe with a meditation or maybe a yin yoga stretch after this, then on the screen in a moment will be a recommended playlist and video where you can choose it to your heart desire. If you enjoyed today's practice and you're looking to deepen both your witchcraft and yoga journey, then I invite you to take a little look at the COVEN. Now, the COVEN is a brand new online yoga platform that I've created over on my website, theyogiwitch.com. Now, the COVEN is where we get together with fellow yogis and witches from around the world to explore movement, to explore spirituality, and to just connect as a coven. So for whatever amount of month, you can flow with 4 hours worth of yoga flows, including a backlog of 25 hours of yoga with moon-based practices, yin-based practices, wheel of the year practices, all the good stuff. So again, there is a link to the description box below if you want to find out more about that, and there's also a link to a YouTube video where I discuss the COVEN with a little more depth and I give you a sneak peek. But anyway, thank you so much for joining me here today. It was an absolute honour to flow with you and to bask in the light of the full moon. From the bottom of my heart, Coven, sending love, sending blessings, blessed be.